Welcome back to IQ Genie.
In today's video, we're playing Who is Most Likely to Siblings Edition. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel. Alright, let's get started.
Who's most likely to dance like Beyonce? Who's most likely to prank their parents? Who's most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse? Who's most likely to have better fashion sense? Who's most likely to eat snacks in secret? Who's most likely to cry during a movie? Who's most likely to be better at keeping secrets? Who's most likely to be the biggest drama queen or king? Who's most likely to forget their keys in the car? Who's most likely to run a marathon? Who's most likely to be a better cook? Who's most likely to know all the lyrics to a Taylor Swift song? Who's most likely to sneak out of the house? Who's most likely to have the most embarrassing childhood photos? Who's most likely to get away with breaking the rules more often? Who's most likely to win a game of Monopoly? Who's most likely to take longer to get ready? Who's most likely to survive longer on a deserted island? Who's most likely to adopt 10 pets? Who's most likely to have the best sense of humor? Who's most likely to make a viral TikTok? Who's most likely to win an argument with mom or dad? Who's most likely to be better at keeping their room clean? Who's most likely to be singing like Ariana Grande in the shower? Who's most likely to eat dessert before dinner? Who's most likely to write a novel? Who's most likely to travel the world first? Who's most likely to win at a talent show? Who's most likely to be more competitive playing games? Who's most likely to become a reality TV star? Who's most likely to take over family business? Who's most likely to jump out of an airplane? Who's most likely to remember everyone's birthday? Who's most likely to start a band? Who's most likely to be the best at solving puzzles? Who's most likely to try the moonwalk like Michael Jackson? Who's most likely to laugh at the worst moment? Who's most likely to get lost on a road trip? Who's most likely to have weird sleeping habits? Who's most likely to take the best photos? Who's most likely to pretend to be sick to skip school or work? Who's most likely to be the first to try a crazy food dish? Who's most likely to be better at handling money? Who's most likely to argue with a stranger? Who's most likely to spend all day watching TV? Who's most likely to lose their phone? Who's most likely to give the best advice? Who's most likely to sing karaoke with Lady Gaga song? Who's most likely to be the first to do something adventurous? Who's most likely to get a tattoo? Who's most likely to wear mismatching socks? Who's most likely to start a food fight? Who's most likely to tell a spooky story? Who's most likely to fall asleep during a movie? Who's most likely to send a text to the wrong person? Who's most likely to get lost even with a GPS? Who's most likely to do a funny dance in public? Who's most likely to laugh at a bad joke? Who's most likely to have the biggest sweet tooth? Who's most likely to steal the last slice of pizza from the fridge? Who's most likely to subscribe to our channel? Thank you, and see you in the next video.